Hi, it's Catherine, and today we're going to talk about bad business breakups and how you can get over them. Sometimes misery loves company, so let me share some of the truly terrible stories I've heard about people getting let go. The biggest example is a woman who came to me early in my practice with this business, and she had been let go from her very high powered job 3 days after she closed a $50 million multi-million dollar deal. She had 250 people reporting to her, so it was very clear that this discharge was in the works for a long time, and they were just waiting for the ink to dry on the contract because they didn't want to pull her out of the deal and potentially risk it. That's pretty crappy. I've had other people who have gone on bereavement leave and helped a parent with end of life to come back to being told that they're not doing their job properly and let go. I have had people who've been 120% of quota be let go. Sometimes there's no rhyme or reason to these things. The way you heal from this is you take any learnings that there might be. Did you over volunteer for things? Did you forget to document things? Did you phone it in for a little while? Did you have some health issue you didn't explain? I don't know. Figure out if there are any learnings and then figure out how to let it go. But you need to honor the fact that there is pain and there is anger and there's sorrow and there's grief and there's fury and there's relief and there's every possible joy, pain on the spectrum. And you need to acknowledge that and treat it as a loss of a loved one, as potentially a loss of your identity, your security, whatever. This is a giant seismic shift in our lives that we need to treat accordingly. The Stages of Grief by Kubler-Ross are something that you should look at if you're having a particular problem with this. Then when you're ready to get through it, I had somebody come in for a free consultation who had been having nightmares for a year and a half because of a boss who kept invalidating her and she wasn't able to quit at that time. And this person was hindering her progress going forward because she had linked up working with pain in her psyche and she couldn't get past it, and she knew she had to get past it quickly when she talked to me because she had an interview with someone who she thought might actually be similar to her previous boss. She was hoping she wasn't projecting, but she needed to get this stuff out of her system quickly. And I made her do a clearing ritual that may sound completely woo-woo to you, but every single person who's ever done it has reported almost immediate relief. What you do is you take a piece of paper and longhand write down every feeling you have about this, every irrational fear, every invalidation, every anger, everything that feels like a 2-year-old lying down on the floor, kicking its hands and banging its fists and saying, having a temper fit. And take a couple tries at it. Don't just do it in one shot and then come back and add more stuff and more stuff and more stuff. And when you've gotten everything that's sitting around in your energy out in this piece of paper, go out and burn it and call an end to it and say that it doesn't have that power over you anymore. I know, sounds really woo-woo, but I promise you, that it works, and it works for every type of personality. I know, from very analytical accounting types to creative graphic designers. It works for everybody. So if you had a business breakup, please know that you're not alone. A lot of people have had a lot of truly terrible things happen to them. when being let go from a company. If you want to hear some more horror stories, reach out and talk to me. I'm happy to share them. Truly, in this type of situation, misery does love company. This is Catherine Morgan. I hope you found this helpful, and this has been your Morgan Moment.